light shall bring victory.
I will fight with honor.
Alright. Okay. It's a hand. Why they keep the defender. Ambition, kind of. I was like, I'll definitely get 2 guys with it, but it doesn't put it out of Holy Nova range. So it's difficult. And this is difficult, this little lady. Do I pass and then next turn play True Silver? No, I'll let him draw a card if he so desires.
Reporting for duty. For justice.
The damned stand ready.
My shield for Argon. The battle. The battle. For justice.
If I hit this twice, basically, this has an even amount of health, and all my guys are even, and this is odd, which means if I hit this twice, I might be able to save a guy, and that's worth.
Is someone injured?
Okay. Is this worth consecrationing? Given that I drew a second one, I guess so.
The breach. For justice. The battle.
Might hit the last turn, saves a 2-1. Which could be a thing. I got full Light's Justice value. It's good.
Breach. The battle for justice. Reporting for duty.
Alright, I haven't drawn any of the big cards yet, so that's a little scary, but that's not. True Silver.
No problem. Reporting for duty.
Not much point to holding off on this thing. Alright, this will be a good Cult Master turn. Draw 2 cards. Pretty good.
For justice. No problem.
Has some small potential to be 2 more. I mean, it has some small potential to be another card. Almost never.
Embrace the void.
Has some potential. No, had some potential to take out a card. But it wasn't the case. He's used the pain. Don't know if it is the pain. But he's used 1.
Come on, power. Reporting for duty.
The zombie child dies for free to that. But not exactly for free because I used this to hit it. Which means it'll have dealt 2 damage, which is proper. I've got a lot of big cards left in my deck. I guess I'm just looking to draw them. I've already drawn 2 cards, which is more draw than I usually get.
In the light's name.
Priest.
Let me You will pay.
Basically, I lose if he has mind control. Am I willing to do that?
Must move quickly.
I can't not play it for that long.
Reporting for duty.
That belongs in a museum. Alright. That's also quite bad. It's probably less bad than mind control, though.
I have no time for games.
You
Reporting
will
for duty.
pay.
Hard to imagine the priest losing from this position. With that many cards.
Must choose quickly.
Let me change your mind.
Rope boys. I'd like to steal the 4-7. The 4-5 isn't terrible. Probably was a tough turn because of Sylvanas. Oh, that means he's got some big cards in his
Let me
hand.
think.
Must move quickly. Reporting for duty.
You will pay.
Let none survive.
I'm pretty sure I did the order on the knife badly. I did 1 damage to my guy, and 0 damage to his guys.
TC-130 into dislocator.
Why not equality consecration? Because on that turn I was stealing something with Sylvanas. It's simple as that. If this had 1 more health, I could trade for this. I guess this is enough to do that, though.
Let me
Just used an AoE. I'm going to assume this is going to stick, I guess. Unless I want equality consecration now. I think he's got something bigger, but this is not going to get much better.
Your turn to bleed. Reporting for duty.
The damned stand ready.
On the bright side, that was like in terms of all the plays he made that I thought he could make, that was fairly weak. Alright, this loses to Akanai's Circle, but maybe he doesn't run Circle.
Reporting for duty.
No, he runs Circle. Oh my gosh, I'm about to lose. No, I don't lose. Well, I could not play Quartermaster.
To battle.
It is actually a hedge. I think that's legitimate. It's only bad against Holy Nova. If I feel that strongly, he's got it. This is also something I should have done against the Druid Outlast deck, which I played against the other day. Also, oh, he's got Holy Nova. That sucks.
For justice.
That belongs in a museum.
Reporting for duty.
I think, you know, even though that happened, I still believe that overall this play is correct. Sometimes you get wrecked, but you still have to realize that your play was correct. And that is sometimes the case. Although I did not consider Pyromancer, which would actually make the play I made incorrect. I should have realized his deck would run Pyro. Maybe his deck doesn't run Circle. How do you fit it in?
Follow the rule. Reporting for duty.
Embrace the void.
Reporting for duty. The battle.
7 cards remaining of his deck. Haven't seen a single circle yet. But it is possible he runs the Arcanized just for the Light of the Naru. Pretty unlikely. I'm expecting a circle here. He also hasn't shown me anything big yet, so I haven't seen the Mind Control.
Must consider.
I haven't seen a Sylvanas. But maybe this is aimed against aggro decks.
Choose quickly.
Okay, that was the last Arcanized, so now the guys, when quartermastered, are completely safe. I think getting one more guy and then quartermastering will be fine.
Instead of cards.
That many cards in hand. I have no equality left. I'm almost certain he's got like a big card somewhere here. Oh, of course. Oh, I should have played around Cabal Shadow Priest.
Let me change.
Well, then
your
again,
mind.
I get the quartermaster off. Oh, and also I can kill this perfectly.
For justice.
And also, I was going to get Cabal Shadow Priest no matter what.
The battle. Reporting for duty.
Shields up. Red alert.
I mean, that doesn't get Cabal Shadow Priested, and that's slightly better.
I'm out of cards.
Well, that's kind of good news. He's 2 cards into Fatigue before I am, but the remaining cards in my deck are really bad. I haven't drawn the Owl yet. Well, I guess that's for his Sylvanas, which he doesn't run. The good news is there's nothing that I can get mind controlled. Really. Shadow goodness.
I have no time for games.
Sylvanas.
I'm almost out of cards.
I'll do this in the right order.
Follow the rules. Reporting for duty.
What? More AoE? How's it? No. Okay. Oh.
Play with fire.
Huh? Oh. Ah. Okay. 1 card left. Is it mind control? Nah.
Let us see if this is.
Okay.
I'm out of cards.
So that is all I have to deal with. This is gonna be close, I think.
Reporting for duty.
Men.
I'm not sure if attacking past is correct. I feel like this is one of those turns which required a lot of calculation. So I can clear the board, right? So that means I take 2 and then 3, which means I'm at 5 if I manage to clear the board this turn. So I definitely should clear the board, and then I get 2 free hits on him. And I think I win.
Reporting for duty. To arms, men.
Looks like I'm going to have to give him the health of the zombie chow. I don't see a way to not, because I need to kill all of them. So every one of these needs to attack every one of those, and this needs to hit this, and this needs to hit one of these, so... Yep.
Duty call. The battle!
By hitting this, I basically get one more turn. Because I'm taking 2 and then 3, so this has to be right.
The battle!
Duty calls.
The battle!
Duty calls.
Reporting for duty.
You have been.
Phew.
Victory or death!
I will fight with honor.
Is a peacekeeper useful against a warrior in the early game? No. In this game, I pushed this button many times.
Reporting for duty.
I think I pushed the button next turn also. I think 1 guy is better than 3 guys. For the sake of playing around certain cards. This really wants to get Quartermaster comboed instead of just been playing early, I think.
The battle! The battle!
Oh, this game's going well so far. Basically, I can't put on enough pressure before Death's Bite.
Greetings.
Well met.
It's very scary of him to play that against Quartermaster, I imagine. Unfortunately, I did not have it. Wow, does he really have no way to clear guys right now? Because that was definitely a whirlwind turn. He must not have it. I'm tempted to play the Defender of Argus next turn to help push past the Sludge, but there's also the problem that Defender of Argus is really good in the end game.
I must move quickly. My shield for Argus.
Oh crap, the Sludge animation.
The battle! Reporting for duty.
Alright. For the longest time I was just so lost in thought about and then I look at this full situation and I see that what I should have done is I should have sacrificed one of the 1/1s so that I could have another 2/2 with taunt. The big thing I was just thinking about is the order of the Defender of Argus and whether or not to even use it at all, and also whether or not to play Shielded Minibot over a guy who is just going to die, but this guy loses Divine Shield, and Divine Shield is important. What should have happened is this guy shouldn't exist, and this guy should be a 2/2 instead, with taunt, and it was possible to organize it in that fashion. And I think this guy also dies. So basically, these 2 guys wouldn't exist, and this would be a 2/2. No, it's not. I think that's how it works out. It was tough to, like... Anyways, having an extra guy here would be pretty useful. The guy would die, but I would have... Basically, what would end up being optimized here is I would have a 1/1 ooze. And that is something. It's something. Because 1/1/1 ooze could swing the tides of battle. It's possible.
I've got the beast in my sight.
2, 4, 6.
Into the breach.
Shields up. Red alert. Shields up. Red alert.
Reporting for duty.
I'm happy if I get brawled, because that means my muster guy, Quartermaster eventually does not get brawled. Alright, so it's not worth using any quality yet. Wow, Cult Master would be insane here. Well, would it be? It would sometimes be insane. I see myself only spending 1 mana this turn. Maybe 3 with a Peacekeeper. Oh yeah, that's good.
I must move quickly.
Weapon ready. Weapon ready.
It's tough to only spend 2 mana on a hero ability on 9. Given the way he's played, I think mustering there might have been right. No, it's okay to play it as this also. Oh, Bolvar. Plenty of time to get him up later.
Follow the rule.
It turns out muster would have been wrong.
Reporting for duty.
Let the pain speak to me.
I'll overdraw if I play Lay on Hands and then don't play anything else. What are the chances of not drawing something I can play? How's my entire hand worthless right now? Bolvar is not worthless. Bolvar good enough here.
Let me.
Reporting for duty.
Not exciting, but good enough. It's a play.
My hand is full.
Whoops.
That was an error.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Reporting for duty.
I do note that the opponent seems to be facing a similar problem that I am. 10 cards in hand, and last turn, all he did was cast Execute and Armor Up. How is that even possible? The warrior has more proactive threats. His hand must look something like 2 Shield Slams, an Execute, a Brawl. Basically, he has all the answers I would expect. Grommish is probably sitting there.
What now?
Maybe he even has the Taskmaster to go with it.
Armor made to fit.
I wonder if Baron Geddon is causing him troubles. Maybe he's not playing a weapon because I'm playing around Harrison. I don't want to play Lay on Hands because of Alexstrasza, but I'm out of plays here. Actually, I can Lay on Hands with the Piloted Shredder. That's probably bad. 4, 5, 6, 7. He would have played Alexstrasza, I believe, if he had it. And I finally drew something I can play, not overdraw. Ooh, that's a really good one. That's like one of the best ones I could have gotten. No, not necessarily. One of the cards he definitely has in his hand is Whirlwind. It'll force him to use the Whirlwind. That's not bad. I guess next turn I play Tyrion. Or I answer whatever he has.
Back to work.
So I can deal 5 damage with my Patient Assassin. Or should I be even more patient? Nah, that's as...
Goodbye.
That's really good already. One of the cards I believe he holds in his hand is Harrison Jones. And he has the means to kill Tyrion. I guess let's take a brawl.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
To arms, men!
I'm not even sure this will take the brawl. It may or may not. If it is a brawl, it's one of the best brawls I could get. It also occurs to me, I said the word Harrison, I didn't use a charge on my guy. But that may be good because it'll draw the Harrison, possibly. He's got too many cards anyways. Maybe it's good that I didn't use this charge because he draws too many cards off of Harrison. Decisions. That must be what he's thinking of right now. I can draw 4 cards, but I need to get rid of so many. So right now he would overdraw 2 if he plays Harrison. Okay, if I played the Tyrion Fordring... No. Part of the ploy was to get rid of Harrison first. But how does he get rid of Tyrion? With this one card. It's challenging for him to do so. I also have no other... Well...
I wonder...
Aldor... Guy... Chow...
I must move quickly.
I really don't want him to Harrison this. Is the hesitation. And I feel so strongly that it'll happen. I just can't pass this turn. The way it's positioned, there's no obvious way to kill off Tyrion and play Harrison without having to use multiple cards. Okay, out. That's fine. I mean, that's not okay, but it's not okay, but it's alright. It happened. He had an answer. Warriors run owl? I guess sometimes. I'm not sure I want to draw cards with Cult Master. It's possible I do not want to. Okay, do I want to Harrison that, or do I think he runs a Gorehowl? I know he has another Deathbite in there.
Think.
That belongs in a museum.
Oh. No, I need to use the...
For justice. I must move quickly.
The Cult Master is not going to be very good right here. So I'll just play it as a 4-2. I didn't play the Chow because it's a freebie from Lotheb. And though I can deal 2 damage to Lotheb with Consecration, I don't see myself ever casting Consecration without also casting Equality.
I must choose.
Okay, if I hit that with my True Silver, I go up to 18 and then down to 13. That's not enough. I mean, that's too low. So I'm going to need to do this.
For justice.
Reporting for duty.
This is complicated right now. 16 damage burst is possible. Grommish, Taskmaster. He has played neither of Gromish or Ragnaros or Alexstrasza yet. He also has not played Harrison Jones.
Let the pain speak to me.
I can take the hit.
Okay, that is possible lethal on me with Gromish plus Taskmaster. So I think I need to hit the face with True Silver. Which makes sense because I'm about to... Or I could hit this guy. Yeah, getting rid of the Shield Maiden might make more sense. Go up to 19, down to 14, 13. Yeah.
For justice.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Must move quickly, men.
It's really towing the line. He's 1 damage off lethal. My problem is I used my Defender of Argus, and I used my... Did I? I think I used my Sledge Belcher. So the only way I can not lose... Basically, I need to do one of two things. 1, never take any more damage, which is possible. 2, play anti-killbot. Masked, why not Equality, Juggle, or Muster the last 2 turns? It's because the opponent might run Whirlwind, so I need to get these guys buffed. That's like the priority.
I can take the hit.
I think he's out of removal. Alright, in the case that I get both knives to hit, then I can save one guy.
Reporting for duty.
I have no time for games.
To battle!
Cool.
To battle!
One guy
To
saved.
battle! To battle!
For justice.
I'm almost out of cards.
It feels like his only avenue of winning right now is Ragnaros, which hits the face, followed by Gromish plus Taskmaster. I think his 6 out of the 6 cards he's really likely to hold are Gromish, Taskmaster, Ragnaros, Alexstrasza. So that's 4 out of the 5 cards there.
Let me think.
Reporting for duty. To battle!
Let none survive.
To battle!
This could be brutal. I'm hoping it won't.
Hey, catch!
To battle! To battle!
For justice.
I'm out of cards.
Alex, Harrison, Rag, Gromish, Taskmaster. Is that his 5-card hand? I think that's a reasonable set of 5 cards he could hold. If I miscall a card, it's probably the Harrison. But there's always Taskmaster and Gromish. And there's mostly Rag. And I guess Alexstrasza is optional, kind of. So unlikely to be optional. He's like, I'm 2 damage off lethal! Ah. Oh my gosh, if he hits my face, I actually lose, don't I? Oh no. Oh. Whew. That was his last opportunity.
Let none survive.
That would have sucked.
To battle!
Hey, catch! Put this apple on your head.
Reporting
For
for
justice.
duty.
Wait, did I miss lethal? No. Yes. No. Wait. Doesn't matter. He can't lethal me.
I can wait longer. Whack
No, I might have missed lethal.
I'm almost out of cards.
The battle! The battle!